This is an instructional video about how to find the slope of a line when only given 2 points. So it's specific to the slope formula. So the piece that I want you to start with is, what if we are only given 2 points from a line? So for example, say that we had 4, 7 and 2, 3. Well, in a dream world, students would have a graph with them so they'd be able to find it. So they would graph the points 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And what they would do is they would find the rise over run. Well, I want you to take a look at this, and my lines are not going to be pretty since I'm on my laptop. Oh, that is so awful. However, if you look at your rise over your run, take a look that it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 over 1, 2. Now, if you look at your numbers here, tell me, what is the distance between 7 and 3? The distance is 4. And what is the distance between 4 and 2? The distance is 2. Do you notice how we have our rise over our run just by looking at the distance between the two numbers? And that's how we get the equation. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which essentially is your rise over your run, because you're looking for what's the change in your y values and then the change in your x values. So let's do another one, for example, and notice how I'm kind of color coordinating it and actually using the I'm kind of changing how I'm using the formula. And so here we have negative 19, negative 19. Well, the distance between those two puppies is 0. And the distance between 3 and 2 is 1. Remember, it's always change in y over change in x. So I have 0 over 1. So the slope between those 2 points is 0. We'll do one more. So let's think about the other way. So say that I wanted to look at what's between 4 and 9. Well, that's negative 5. And the distance between 5 and negative 3, well, that distance, 5 minus negative 3, that gets you 8. You have 8 over negative 5. So if I do it that way, I get 8, oh my goodness, it's awful, over negative 5. Well, say, for example, what if I tried it the other way? So let me erase this stuff here. And let's try it the other way. What about the distance between 9 and 4? Well, 9 minus 4, that gets you 5. And then the distance between negative 3 and 5, negative 3 minus 5, that gets you negative 8. I end up getting negative 8 over 5. Now, students are going to probably look at me and say, Ms. Wolf, those are completely different, but actually they're not, because I want you to take a look at this. I have a positive number and a negative number, so my answer is negative. I have a negative answer and a positive answer, so my answer is negative. Noticing the biggest piece is that I have 8 and 5, 8 and 5, and that only one of them is negative. So this means my slope is exactly the same. So whether I take this point and subtract this stuff, or I take this point and subtract this stuff, it doesn't really matter, because it's always going to work out some way or another, because really we're just finding the change in y over the change in x. And that is how you use a slope formula.